You are listening to Fettuccini Fiasco, Book 3 of the Jade Sommer Series. Written by Nicolette Pierce. Copyright 2021. Audio copyright 2025 by Pierced Heart Publishing. Digitally narrated with full cast of voices. Chapter 25. As the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. And I realized that harsh reality when I snuck out of bed and kissed Logan goodbye. According to the text I got from the 411, I had no choice but to leave. Just like Logan wanted to keep me safe, I had to do the same for him. And just like I had to trust him to do his job, he had to trust me. Not that I had anything with the 411 under control. I left a note for Logan on the bed, hoping he would understand. While I realized his need to protect me came from a place of love, involving him would make it more dangerous for both of us. As I walked out of the room, I knew I had to look a mess. However, my bag with all my necessities was in the suite. Quietly closing the door behind me, I turned and stifled a gasp when I came face to face with Mila and Nash, who were in the same state of dishevelment that I was, and they still wore their rings. I raised a brow at them but was distracted by the door opening and Logan flying out. Wrapped in a sheet with thunder on his brow, he looked like a Greek god with lightning at the ready.
"What the hell is this?"
he asked as he jabbed the note at me. I sighed, not wanting to have this battle in the hallway while hotel guests skittered around us to get to the elevator. I got a message from the 411, I said. I have to leave.
"You're not going."
I have to. You asked me to trust you to do your job. I'm asking you to do the same for me.
This isn't the same at all.
If I could have muted him, I would have enjoyed the sight of him naked, only wrapped in a sheet. I had explored all the ridges and planes of his body last night, but seeing him in the light was like having a whole new terrain to explore.
Are you listening?
"I think you lost her."
Nana said as she and Landon emerged from the suite.
"Maybe put some clothes on."
She glanced at the group.
"I could sure go for a big breakfast. How about the rest of you?"
"Starving,"
Nash said. Mila nodded. I don't have time, I said. The 411 wants me on a plane now.
"You're not going,"
Logan said. I have to. I pulled out my phone to show him the message. Whatever anger had been there before was gone like a poof of smoke.
"I'll be ready in a minute."
You can't come with me.
"The hell I can't."
He locked eyes with me.
"Don't you dare leave without me."
When he retreated to the room, Nana asked,
"What in the world has him riled up?"
I handed the phone to Nana. The group gathered around her and looked at it. Mila gasped.
"Is that Ross?"
Nash asked, peering closer. Nana handed the phone back to me.
"They've been messing with the wrong family for too long. Now it's war."
Nana, all I have to do is fight in the match and I'll get Ross back. It's no different from when I fought to get Mila back.
Yes, it is,
Mila said.
Read the message. They said you have to win to get him back. With me, you just had to show up.
I can win, I said with more gusto than I felt.
Jade, the message says you're fighting the exterminator. You can't win.
What the hell am I supposed to do? Abandon him?
Never. But you're not going to fight either. We'll just take down the mob.
Nana, you can't just take down the mob. The easiest way to get Ross back is if I fight. As long as I follow their rules, no one else has to get hurt. They stood, blocking my path. That means get out of my way. I glared at them, but none backed down. My glare swung to Mila. Are you going to sabotage me again? I asked. That's what got Ross into this. She winced.
I didn't mean for it to happen.
But it did, I said. Don't make this worse.
We still have time to get a plan together.
Mila nodded. I realized they wanted to fix the problem, but the problem was growing out of control. Picking a fight with the mafia wouldn't solve it.
We need to trade. We'll give them something for Jade and Ross's freedom.
They called me an earner, I said. They won't let me walk away while they're bringing in a huge bankroll.
I'll talk to Vito.
Nash said. I eyed him. Do you have an in with him? I thought back to the envelope that Nash stuck into his pocket after leaving the diner.
It's not what you think. I picked up work with him, but only baking pastries until he can hire someone else. He said he owed me a favor. I wasn't going to take him up on the offer, but I can see if he'll help you.
Nana seemed relieved.
Perfect. You get him on the phone.
Logan walked out. He was dressed but hadn't bothered with a comb or razor. My fingers itched to run along his stubbly jaw.
Nash offered to talk to Vito,
Nana said to Logan. Logan glanced warily at Nash.
Think you can get him to call off the fight and release Ross?
I don't know. All I can do is try.
Try really hard.
Nana said. She turned to the rest of the group.
Landon, you're on flight duty. See what you can get us on last minute. Logan, call your people and see if they can aid us if Vito falls through. Mila, you're on breakfast duty. Get us a bag of carbs for the road. Jade, you and I are on bag duty. Everyone meet in the lobby in 10 minutes.
Logan pulled me into the room as everyone broke away.
You were going to leave without saying anything to me,
He accused. We just talked about trust, I said. You asked me to trust you. Now I'm asking you to do the same.
I asked you to trust me to do a job that I've been trained to do. You're fighting illegally with the mob. There's a difference.
I took a breath so I wouldn't cry. I'm trying to keep everyone alive.
What about keeping you alive?
This isn't about me right now. It's about Ross.
And we're supposed to sit back and watch you put yourself in danger while we do nothing?
I bit my lip. It's not like I chose this. I didn't choose any of the things that have happened since I came home. Keep it together, I scolded myself. But once the first tear fell, the others came. I hated crying. It was useless. And I just wanted to get to the 411. Logan pulled me to him and wrapped his arms around me.
We'll figure this out,
He murmured as he calmingly stroked my back. But there was no we. The 411 would only deal with me. Even Vito didn't want to face the 411 for his past lover. What chance did we have? It was an hour before the fight at the 411, and I sat in the restaurant dining room with Nana, Lan, and Kobe. I wasn't sure how Kobe got involved, except that perhaps he was hiding from his mother, who was still scrubbing the kitchen. Logan was busy trying to find a solution on his end, and Mila walked out of the room as soon as she got a phone call. Fled was more like it. So, with just the four of us, Nana went over the plan. She held up a piece of scrap paper with scribblings on it. That tired piece of paper contained the layout of the 411 building, and also the plan for getting inside without notice. An impossible task. If I wasn't worried about the plan before, I was sure the hell worried about it now.
So I'll fake a heart attack in front of the bouncer,
Nana said, pointing to the wonky layout of the 411 building.
That will allow the rest of you to slip inside.
What about the camera and the potted plant?
Lan asked.
Everyone will trail behind Jade in single file.
She's too skinny to hide behind.
Nana eyed me.
For working at an Italian restaurant, you really are too skinny.
Thanks. She brightened.
No worries. You can wear a puffy jacket.
A puffy jacket was going to hide a train of people behind me?
And then what?
Kobe asked.
None of us have weapons.
Nana pulled out her trusty taser from her purse. The pepper spray followed next, and then she produced an array of knitting needles, and since she didn't knit, I could only imagine that she bought these for future stabbings.
Twigs against guns?
Nash asked as he walked in and sat down next to me.
Oh, good. You're back. Did you finally reach Vito?
Yes, and he refuses to get involved.
I didn't have to talk to Vito to know that was going to be his answer. Still, I was thankful that Nash had tried. Nash leaned over and whispered,
Is she serious about going through with this plan? It's insane.
"Just nod and smile. You can run away after."
So, you don't think we'll make it into the building either?
Of course not. Even the first step of the plan is flawed. She thinks the bouncer would actually care if someone had a heart attack in front of him. Mila returned, looking a shade whiter than her already pale complexion.
Is she okay?
I don't know. She's been a bit off the last few weeks. As I watched her shakily sit in a chair, I wondered how long she would allow her secret to eat away at her. I leaned over to whisper, "I'll help you if you'll let me." Her eyes brimmed with tears, but she shook her head.
There's no helping me.
She said as she brushed away the moisture.
But I think I found a way to help you.
How?
I called Daddy.
I blinked. You called your dad?
Or is that a nickname?
Nana asked as she listened in.
Like a sugar daddy?
A sugar daddy might explain how Mila had tons of money before, and was now broke. But as far as I knew, there were no men in her life.
No, my actual dad.
Was her dad part of the secret she didn't want to share? We watched as she took a breath and composed herself.
He's on his way. I'm sorry, but I can't see a way out of this situation without getting him involved.
Why are you sorry? I asked.
And how can he help?
Nana added. She rubbed her temples, looking as if she was quelling a storm in her mind. Mila, what's wrong? She glanced at me.
The 411 might be run by monsters, but I just summoned the devil.